Welcome to week 3 of NTI. I hope you all had a great weekend. I hope everybody's feeling well. Today's lesson is going to be standard form, all right, of quadratics. All right, this is going to look like something you're used to seeing because we dealt with this a lot. The standard form for quadratics is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. All right, that should look a little familiar because here's what we've got. I'm just going to throw out a trinomial, one like you all have worked on. Let's just say 2x squared plus 3x minus 4 equals 0. This is in standard form. In this, a equals 2, b equals 3, and c equals negative 4. All right, see where that comes from. There's your a, right? This plus 3 is your b, and this negative 4 is your c. So there's your a, b, and c. I'm going to do another one real quick because this is real important for this week. Today's lesson, you're going to be writing these in standard form, and you're going to be using standard form on Wednesday or Thursday also. So just doing another one real quick. Right? It's important that you be able to identify your A, B's, and C's. All right? A equals negative 4. That's the coefficient in front of the squared, the x squared. So A equals negative 4. B equals negative 6. And C equals positive 3. All right, I know some of you are going to be a whiz at this, but I want to go over this in a little bit of detail for the ones that might have forgotten this. I want to turn this into something the same form of this, the standard form. The way it's written right now is not in standard form. All right, to do that, I'm going to have to get rid of this minus 4. All right, I want this to be 0 on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 4 to both sides. All right, if I do that, I end up with 2x squared plus 4x plus 4 equals 0. All right, and just mention it real quick. A equals 2, B equals 4, and C equals 4. Here's another one. I got 3x squared plus 12 equals 4x. I want to make it, again, look like it's in standard form. So I want there to be 0 on the right side of the equal sign. There's our equal sign. I want there to be a 0 on the right side of it. So I'm going to subtract 4x. I can do that. That's one object. 4x is one object. But I have to do it from both sides. All right? Doing the math on this, 4x minus 4x leaves me 0. That's what I wanted. I bring down the 3x squared, and to make it look like standard form, I'm going to subtract the minus 4x here and add 12. It's in standard form. Here we got one that looks a little bit different than what we've had from the first two. I've got minus x plus 6 equals negative 2x squared. Want to put it in standard form, so I need to get this whole thing on the left side. So to do that, I'm going to add 2x squared to both sides. If I do that, minus 2x plus 2x that equals 0. Then there's my 2x squared. Then I just have to bring down my minus 6, my plus 6, and this is in standard form. And just to go over this again, a would be 2, all right? B would be negative 1. Remember, there's an imaginary 1 right there. And C would be positive 6. Got something a little different here. I've got x squared equals minus 2x plus 3. I want to put it in standard form. All right? I know the x squared is going to stay on the left side. I got to do something with this minus 2x plus 3. And to do that, I mean, it can be as simple as I can do both these at one time. I can go plus 2x minus 3. And on this side, I have to do the same thing on both sides. Plus 2x minus 3. If I do that, all right, that equals 0. That equals 0. That leaves me with 0 on this side. On the left side, I've got x squared plus 2x minus 3, and that's my answer. So I had two things to shift over to the left side of the equal sign, and I just did them at once. You can do them one at a time. Matter of fact, it probably is a good idea. I just wanted to show you that you could do it. Okay, I've got one last one, this one here. Sorry I did so many, Annie. All right. I've got to put 6 equals x squared plus 4x in standard form. All right. I'm going to have to, from both sides, I'm going to have to subtract x squared. And I'm going to have to subtract 4x. I know some of you would like to put a line down it like this, and that's fine. All right, if I do that, on the right side, x squared minus x squared, 0. 4x minus 4x equals 0. On the left side, I have minus x squared. Remember, I have to write it in this order here. Minus x squared minus 4x, and this is a plus 6. So in standard form, this is minus x squared minus 4x plus 6. Remember, so A would be minus 1, B would be minus 4, and C would be plus 6. That ABC is really important for our next lesson. It's not important that you know now, but I just want to go ahead and start introducing you to it. All right, there will be a problem set on Delta Math doing just what I did here. If you understood this, you'll be fine. You'll probably find this one of the easier homeworks of the year. All right, if y'all need to get in touch with me about anything, please do. Obviously, I'm not leaving my house, just like you're not leaving your house. So, hope everything's well, and I will probably be talking to you Tuesday or Wednesday. All right, I've got one last thing. Forgot about this. I want to show you how to type this into Delta Math. All right, so for this one, you'd be 2, all right, and you know it's going to be x, and to get the exponent of 2, you type in a caret, all right, and then you'll type in a 2, and it'll go to an exponent like that, all right. If you hit the space bar then, to bring it down off of the exponent, right, then it'll be plus 2x minus 2. So, again, to be able to get this square here, it's 2x caret 2, then a space bar takes it down off of the exponent and allows you to type this plus sign. Just takes a second of practice. The main thing you need to know is this caret 2 gives you the square.